Cooper Beeline's FLEXTRAY cable management system adds value on the job site by delivering flexibility and labor savings. Our systems combine strength, lightweight construction, depth, and unmatched adaptability to support cables, tubes, and flexible gas tubes in a fast and economical way. Let's take a brief look at the key features and benefits of Cooper Beeline's FLEXTRAY. Then, get into demonstrating how FLEXTRAY can be cut, spliced, and bent on the job site. FLEXTRAY offers the T-Weld safety edge, protecting both the cable and the installer while installing cables. FLEXTRAY utilizes the largest gauge steel in the industry to give you stronger trays. FLEXTRAY offers one of the largest range of sizes available, and FLEXTRAY is also UL classified as an equipment grounding conductor, saving you time and money during the installation process. Materials for installation. Having the correct tools and safety equipment is the first step in FLEXTRAY cutting, bending, and installation. Before you get started, be sure you have the FLEXTRAY catalog for installation instruction reference, safety hard hat, glasses, and gloves, clean shear or bolt cutters, markers to pre-mark your wire cuts, and all the FLEXTRAY and splice hardware. Cutting techniques. Utilizing the proper cutting technique is crucial to FLEXTRAY installation. While standard bolt cutters are sufficient for FLEXTRAY wire cutting, Cooper Beeline recommends the use of the patented clean shear cutters, designed specifically to safely cut and bend FLEXTRAY into any configuration. The first step is to get familiar with your cutting tool by practicing cuts on a scrap piece of tray. It's a good idea to mark the wire and sections you're going to cut before you get started. Once you've marked the tray, position the bolt cutter blades near the cross wire and perpendicular to the wire to be cut. Ensuring a proper cut will make the assembly faster, easier, and safer, and minimize the amount of end cut grinding required. After you've finished cutting all side wires, turn the tray open side down and cut the wires from the bottom of the tray. Finish cutting by moving to the other side of the tray and cut the remaining wires. Before starting FLEXTRAY assembly procedures, please review the materials segment of this program for safety equipment details. Tray splicing. End-to-end splicing of tray is quick and simple with the traditional splice hardware of Cooper Beeline's washer splice kits, where the washer is pre-staked to the bolt to hold it stationary during installation. To begin splicing, place the washer over the end wires of each section of tray with the bolt going between. Repeat until all splices are in position. Fasten the washer and bolt with the nut and finger tighten. Then tighten with a wrench. Remember to always place the nuts on the outside of the tray to protect cable while pulling. For permanent tray splicing, use Cooper Beeline's Flexmate splice system and specially designed Flexmate crimping tool. To splice, place the Flexmate splice clip over the two tray sections' end wires and crimp the splice plate permanently into position. Flexmate is one of the fastest and most aesthetically pleasing tray splicing methods available in the industry for sturdy, light-duty tray splicing. To further reduce tray section splicing, bending, and installation time, use Cooper Beeline's wing splice kits, designed for toolless installation. Simply install the two-piece wing splice washer and bolt assembly, and hand tighten the wing nut. If you want your ground path to flow through your splices, choose UL classified splices and use the quantity of splices specified in the product catalog. Before starting FLEXTRAY assembly procedures, please review the materials segment of this program for safety equipment details. Tray bending. The ability to customize and bend Cooper Beeline FLEXTRAY on-site gives the installer unsurpassed job site flexibility and labor savings. While there are many ways to bend and splice FLEXTRAY configurations, there are 4 main types: the horizontal bend, the horizontal T, the horizontal cross, and the vertical or elbow bend. Let's take a quick look at how to quickly cut, bend, and splice each configuration. The first step to create any horizontal or vertical bend is to refer to your Cooper B-Line FLEXTRAY catalog to see what wire segments need to be cut and removed from each tray in order to bend the tray to the desired configuration. The next step is to mark where the cuts will be made. Then, make the cuts. For the horizontal bend, you need to remove 2 sections of the tray's bottom wire, leaving the tray's side wire in place. Once the tray's bottom wire has been removed, bend the tray into the 90-degree position. For assistance in making an exact 90-degree bend, the clean shear bend tool may be used. Place the tray on top of the tool so that the side of the tray is in between the rods and the center of the cutout portion lines up with the center of the tool. Hold the tool in place as you bend the tray. The clean shear bend allows one installer to make the bend easily and to an exact 90 degrees. Then secure the bend and horizontal configuration using Cooper B-Line's washer splice kit, Flexmate permanent splice clip, or wing splice kit hardware. As you can see, the process is simple and easy to accomplish. Making a horizontal T from 2 sections of FLEXTRAY is just as simple. Again, check the FLEXTRAY catalog to see and properly mark the necessary wire cuts to the sides and end of the tray sections. Make the cuts to each section. Then, using a long screwdriver or other pry bar type tool, bend the sides of the intersecting tray outward to approximately a 30-degree angle. Correctly position the 2 sections of tray together on the floor. And first, splice and tighten the adjacent bottom sections of the adjoining trays with the appropriate splice kit hardware. Then splice and tighten the horizontal T-side sections together. Fabricating a horizontal cross FLEXTRAY configuration is very similar to the horizontal T. The only difference is removing wire sections from both sides of the designated center section of the horizontal cross. Start by referring to the FLEXTRAY catalog to mark and make the necessary wire cuts to each side of the center FLEXTRAY section. Then, remove the wire sections from the ends of the 2 intersecting trays. Again, using a long screwdriver or other prying tool, bend the end of the tray side sections out to a 30-degree angle. Then, install and tighten the splice kit hardware to secure the tray bottom. Then secure the sides of each tray to create the horizontal cross. Creating a vertical bend out of a section of FLEXTRAY is quite simple. Again, refer to the FLEXTRAY catalog to identify, mark, and cut away the correct tray side wire sections. Place the tray on the floor and secure one end of the tray with your hand or foot. Then, bend up on one end section to create the first appropriately angled leg of the vertical drop. Turn the tray over and bend the other end section to create the second leg of the vertical drop. Before starting FLEXTRAY assembly procedures, please review the materials segment of this program for safety equipment details. Ceiling support methods. Cooper B-Line's FLEXTRAY can be installed and supported from the ceiling with threaded rod in several convenient and labor-saving ways. The patented flip clip requires no tools and can be locked in for permanent installations onto both 1/4 and 3/8 inch rod sizes. With the flip clip, you only need one hex nut to hang and level FLEXTRAY, no washers needed. This means less material and time needed to hang and secure your tray. First, position a nut on each threaded rod at the desired height. Lift the FLEXTRAY section into position, then attach the flip clip on the threaded rod and pre-positioned nut. Next, snap and hold one side of the FLEXTRAY onto the flip clip, then the other side. Bend the flip clip tabs to lock the flip clip onto the rod and then lock the tray section into position. For added labor savings and for fewer parts on the job site, consider Cooper B-Line's buzz nut when your next job calls for threaded rod to support your cable run. For additional versatility in installation and ceiling support, FLEXTRAY can be installed in center hung or traditional trapeze configurations with the Cooper B-Line center trapeze hanger. For lighter duty cable loads where the cable is laid rather than pulled through the run, the hanger can be used in the center support roll. Simply lift the FLEXTRAY section up to the threaded rod, lift the center trapeze hanger into position, and secure it with a nut. For added tray stability, bend down the hanger tabs over the wire on the bottom of the FLEXTRAY section. For heavier duty trapeze FLEXTRAY installation, simply mount the center trapeze hanger to the threaded rods positioned outside the tray width. Place the FLEXTRAY section over the trapeze hangers and lock down the tray by bending the tabs onto the tray wire. For smaller width tray, Cooper B-Line's hold-down plate is an ideal support solution. Simply slide a hold-down plate up onto the threaded rod, lift the tray section into place, and position a second hold-down plate on the threaded rod. Secure and tighten the hold-down plate with a nut. For light-duty applications, or as an alternative to threaded rod support, Cooper B-Line's quick wire ceiling support is a good choice. Simply loop the wire through the FLEXTRAY side and pull through the quick wire clamp until the tray is level. The quick wire can be attached to any side wire on the side of the FLEXTRAY, but the lower you attach it to the side, the greater the support stability. Before starting FLEXTRAY assembly procedures, please review the materials segment of this program for safety equipment details. Wall supports. Cooper B-Line's FLEXTRAY is designed for utmost installation flexibility. For wall-mounted FLEXTRAY installations, Cooper B-Line offers a complete selection of both horizontal and vertical mounting hardware. For lighter load duty, use Cooper B-Line's L bracket. Again, mount the bracket to the wall stud, but position the FLEXTRAY section onto the bracket at an angle and slide under the bracket tab and into the horizontal position. Then, bend the metal tab down over the FLEXTRAY wire to secure into position. For heavier loads, we recommend using Cooper B-Line's shelf brackets. These brackets offer more bend-down tabs for secure mounting. Once the shelf brackets have been attached to the wall stud, place the tray section flat on the bracket and slide the tray forward to position under the bracket tabs. Then simply bend down 2 or more tabs on each bracket over the tray wire to secure. For light-duty vertical wall installation of FLEXTRAY 12 inches or less in width, Cooper B-Line's wall supports are recommended. Once the wall supports are mounted to the wall studs, place the FLEXTRAY section onto the supports and bend the metal tabs on the supports over the wire segment to secure. For low-profile FLEXTRAY vertical or horizontal on-the-wall mounting, Cooper B-Line's strut wall mount kits are your best choice. Mount the strut to the wall studs, then attach and tightly secure the hold-down washers over the FLEXTRAY wire and into the strut framing. Before starting FLEXTRAY assembly procedures, please review the Materials segment of this program for safety equipment details. FLEXTRAY accessories. As you'd expect, Cooper B-Line also offers a variety of application-specific accessories for FLEXTRAY cable management. In situations requiring cable run protection from debris or dust, install Cooper B-Line's FLEXTRAY covers. Installation is simple. Once the cable has been pulled, place the cover over the top of the FLEXTRAY section and bend the metal cover tabs down to secure. Once locked down, the FLEXTRAY covers are not only protected from dust or debris, the cover also adds additional security to the cable runs. If your cable installation requires separation within a single tray for applications such as communications cable and electrical cable, use FLEXTRAY dividers to organize and give you more installation flexibility. Each FLEXTRAY divider has rounded edges for cable jacket safety and can be mitered in the field to accommodate tray bends and turns. Each divider also features multiple attachment points for maximum installation flexibility. Simply position the divider within the FLEXTRAY section and secure with standard square washer hardware. In situations requiring more consistent internal support surfaces or added personnel protection in low-level installations, FLEXTRAY inserts are available. The inserts also provide a more aesthetic FLEXTRAY installation where needed. Again, installation is simple with standard hardware and square washer kits. As mentioned earlier, tray can be used as a ground path by using UL classified splices. Another way to achieve a UL classified installation is by running a separate ground wire alongside the tray and bolting it to each tray section. If using a separate ground wire, install Cooper B-Line ground bolts to secure the ground wire to the ends of adjoining FLEXTRAY segments. As you've just seen and heard, Cooper B-Line's FLEXTRAY cable management gives you added value through job site flexibility and time and labor savings. Cooper B-Line FLEXTRAY and accessories combine strength, lightweight construction, depth, and unmatched adaptability to support cables, tubes, and flexible gas tubes in a fast and economical way. Try FLEXTRAY on your next project. It's an easy-to-use, simple cable management system that results in time and labor savings for the installer. For more information, contact your local B-Line representative or visit us at www.cooperbeeline.com.